message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lylat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
Alright. So why don't we just have some fun with good old Star Fox 64. I should have everything set up just the way I want it, so without further ado, let's just get into the main game.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lylat system. The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lylat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lylat system once again.
Oof. I don't know what's up with the slowdown on this map here. Anyway, yes, welcome to Star Fox 64. So my goal here is going to be to just play through all the levels at least once. Maybe even get a medal on each of them. I figured that should be good enough for a full stream session. And so, why don't we start at the beginning?
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Open the wing. Check your G-diffuser system.
Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Alright. So, compression aside, how about the shout out for the voice acting? N64 game made by Nintendo with full voice acting. Who could have imagined?
Flippy, watch out! Bogey on your tail!
Hi Max, that's right. We're going to be doing some barrel rolls that are not actually barrel rolls.
Thanks, Fox.
I'm sure everyone knows that by now, but gotta get that out of the way. So, fun thing about Star Fox 64 is you get these charge shots. Oh, I'm always screwing up. It's fine. This game is kind of arcadey with, you know, got a score counter in the upper left there. So I have played through this game many, many times, trying to get a higher score. I wouldn't say I'm like top level pro, but I don't think I'm a slouch either. But I'm not going to be going for score this entire time. I mean, I'll be racking up points as best as I can, but I'm also trying to show off all the levels here, so I'm going to be playing suboptimally at times.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the boost to
Oh, uh-oh. Falco's getting chased. Can I save him?
I could use
Oh, I
some
actually
help here,
did.
Fox.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
guess I should be thankful. Do a barrel
So if you're
roll.
unfamiliar with this game for any reason, this game has branching pathways. And I am going... Well, I'm not going to be able to show off every single pathway, just because there's so much involved. But I'll show off, you know, some stuff. Like I said, enough to show off every single level.
Try a somersault.
Enemies.
Alright,
Get
so you
ahead.
may have noticed that my score just turned red.
Go.
That means I've qualified for a medal. To get a medal in any stage, you have to get a certain score, and you have to keep all of your wingmen alive.
Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you.
Oh, this boss.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Alright. So the other thing that they added to Star Fox 64 is what they call all-range mode, where instead of flying around on a, you know, on a rail, you get a 3D environment.
Aim for his back.
And just fly around freely.
Try a U-turn.
Alright, Peppy wants me to do a U-turn, which I probably should do, but it's fine.
Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Anyway, this first boss is really a chump. He's got a weak point on the back. There are a couple of graphical hitches I've found in emulating the game, but it's fine.
We're heading out. All
I mean, you might have noticed that dealing damage to the boss just put like a black bar over the
more like your father.
red, yellow, blue gauge.
I'm
But,
fine. You okay over there, Fox?
you know, no big deal. Oh, I guess I should mention just for the sake of being comprehensive, the wingmates do actually do stuff for you. Peppy usually gives you advice.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
Peppy gives you advice. Falco He's supposed to shoot down other enemies for you. And Slippy gives you, well, he lets you see the boss's health. So that means if Slippy ever goes down, you will not get to see the boss's health.
Things are starting to heat up.
Quit dinking around, Slip.
Yeah, Slip,
We're
quit
heading into
dinking
the
around.
asteroid.
But, you know, like I said, it's fine. If you lose any one of them, obviously you won't get their contributions. Lose Slippy, you'll still be able
Mess up that
to
R-way.
damage the boss. You just won't know how far away you are from actually winning.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Be careful.
Oh boy, this game is
Use bombs wisely.
so quotable. Oh, did I miss one? I missed one. If you destroy all those enemies hiding behind those asteroids, you're supposed to get a bomb drop from the last one. So I don't know what happened there. Oh well. Oh wait, that's not the one I wanted to
Try
do.
a somersault.
Here comes a big one.
Let's see. Oh, this game is also really fond of showing you secrets. Or having secrets where you have to fly through
Can you make
specific points.
Use the brake.
Like flying through those, that cluster of 4 little mini asteroids
Use the boost to get through.
spawned that laser pickup.
Incoming.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Watch out,
Get
Fox.
the bomb. All kinds of fun ways that that enemies will appear.
They're on me. I'm getting careless. Thanks, Fox.
A lot of times there's, you know, your teammates are going to get chased by enemies, and how quickly you deal with them will determine whether you see extra clusters of enemies or not. And of course, more clusters of enemies means a higher score.
The enemy's coming from behind.
See, if Peppy had gone down, he wouldn't have warned me about those enemies. Alright, here's where I want to drop a bomb. And another one. Brad Azazel, hello.
I guess it's your turn to be
Welcome
thanked.
to my stream. I hope you have a pleasant time. Just chilling out with some Star Fox. Alright, I'm
you want
gonna
a piece of
be
me?
bold and skip the checkpoint ring.
Take that.
See, one of these rocks here hides a gold ring. There it is. If Falco's here, he'll shoot it up for you.
Hold A to charge your
Right.
laser.
I'm going to ignore those blue
You can
rings
also lock onto enemies this way.
on purpose.
All right.
Might be able to get... no,
Never
never
give up.
mind.
Trust your instinct.
Oof,
All right.
that hurt. Okay. I'm just gonna throw some bombs around,
Just
maybe.
shoot it, Fox.
Oh yeah, excellent. I'm gonna be able... Yeah, there it is. Gonna get a medal on this level too. Nice. Oh, damn, I just realized there's one medal I'm not
I
going to be able
cannot
to get.
allow you to go any further.
Audio desync, oh boy. I don't know if I can fix...
Enemy
how I would fix that on the fly.
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, so what is... Well, here, I've got it paused now, so let's try this. Let me know what's behind and what's, you know, whatever. So here we go. So down, up, down, up. How bad is it? Maybe I can fix something here. Second behind, huh? Okay. Let me see if there's anything I can do about that. Let's see. Filters. No, let's see. Maybe I can do filter on... Alright, live technical difficulties. Alright. So I just put up a delay on the video for as much as it'll allow. So let's try this again. So down, up, down, up. Hopefully it's not too egregious. Well, let's just get back to it and...
Good going, Buck! You're more cunning than I thought.
Oh, shit.
Dang, I'm hit! I've underestimated you. How about this?
Well, is it less behind? That's the important thing. Streamlabs here won't let me put a delay on the video more than half a second, and I can't figure out how to do anything else.
I'm no match for you.
I'm glad this guy knows when the battle is over.
Are you gonna listen to that monkey? You're not as stupid as you look! I can't believe I lost to this scum!
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry.
Oh, I just love the voice acting in this game. It's been 23 years and it's still really, really good.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine.
That is a hot take I'm willing to stand behind.
Okay. You worry about about your own hide?
Hooray, another medal. Alright. Next up is another really fun level, in my opinion. This one's going to be 100% all-range mode.
Recover our base from the enemy army.
Roger, General.
We're going to meet Starwolf.
Split up and take it to him.
Alright, so the objective right now is pretty basic. Just gotta take out enemies. Sometimes you kind of have to compete with your teammates to get kills, because any kills that they get do not count towards your score.
I won't let you get away from me.
But it's usually not that bad. Sometimes they get mad at you, though.
Time for a little payback.
I'm going to see if I can rob Falco's kill.
I won't let you get away from me. Go find your own target, Fox.
Oh,
Right
Falco,
behind you.
you jackass.
I got one!
Time. Go find your own target, Fox.
Alright, oh, there's the one I'm
I won't let you get away
chasing,
from
Falco.
me. Take care of the guy behind me, Fox.
Why are ships coming out of the base?
Slippy asking the important questions.
A bomb has been planted at the base.
Gee, can anyone take care of it?
There's the line.
Andros has ordered us to take you down.
Hey, long time no see. Andross's enemy is my enemy.
Meet Starwolf.
Just what I need to see. Star Wars. Let's take care of these guys first.
So, 4 members of Starwolf, one for each member of your team.
I am afraid to be off. Take care of the guy behind me, Fox.
You do want to, you know,
Fox, get the
fire
guy
at them to get them off your teammate's tail.
Hey, what's the big
Sorry, Slippy. Alright, well, let's not mess around anymore.
That be happening.
Down goes Leon.
What the
Wolf has
heck?
never heard of a somersault before in his life.
That reward is good as mine. I'm not afraid of you. My beautiful reward. I can't move. There's one more to go.
There we go.
Uncle Andrew.
Frickin' Andrew.
I'll take care of the bomb now.
You know Starwolf got that contract out of nepotism or whatever. Totally. Andrew there is Andross's nephew. Andrew happens to be a member of the Starwolf mercenary group.
All aircraft report.
Hey, we made it!
Fox, take it easy.
Oh, you might have noticed
Close
that
call, Fox.
at the end there it said mission accomplished rather than mission complete. A lot of the levels in this game have like bonus objectives, you could say. if you take too long on that level, the base will blow up, and you know, everyone just kind of runs away. When you complete an optional, you know, bonus objective, it lets you take an extra path to the harder levels, but conveniently enough for our purposes, you can change course after beating a level. Well, after doing the optional objective, and you can go to the easier path instead. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do.
Reports indicate that Andross is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
Good luck.
Alright, so now the big question here for me is, do I want to go for the medal in this place,
Let's take out that
or do I want to go for the intended way to get to the next level?
Let's have a little
Because
fun.
they are mutually exclusive, and I don't intend on coming back to this level again.
Stay alert.
Get out of my way, Peppy.
He's quick. Be careful.
So many enemies. This is what you call a target-rich environment.
Enemy group behind him. Man, that's fast. We're getting close to the base.
You know what? I'll just go for the intended way to get to the next level. It's not like I need to get every medal in this stream for anything.
It's all gone.
It'll be fine. I'll definitely meet the score requirements, though.
What the heck is that? They're on me. I'm getting careless. Thanks, Fox.
So, how's everyone doing? How are you on this fine Friday afternoon, or evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are?
I'll attack from the outside.
Interceptor system dead ahead.
There, see, I got that medal score. Just 150 points. This level has a lot of enemies to take out. I have, I'm not saying I will this time,
Where is the secret weapon?
but I have managed to get like 250 points in this level before. And I love going for big scores.
I'm going ahead. Back me up, Fox.
A bit tired is, you know, a lot better than things could be. Grad his
Knock it
asshole.
off, Fox.
So that's, you know, good enough. Look on the bright side of things. Silver linings and all that. So yeah, this is, remember, this is supposed to be an enemy base and it's all smashed up. I wonder what that's about.
What the heck? Fox, look behind you.
They're really hard to see, but there are enemies like way off in the distance that you can lock onto and
So this is the
squeeze out a few extra points.
Destroy. Destroy. Enemy shield analyzed. I will terminate all enemies.
Listen to this guy.
are an enemy.
Ugh.
You are an enemy. Where is the creator?
This is one of those games where they kind of take the stiffness of the N64 control stick into account. And I'm not using an N64 controller, because why the hell would I?
You are an enemy.
So it makes slight adjustments to aiming a little
Where is the
difficult.
creator?
What's he saying?
I mean, I guess I could try to turn down the sensitivity in the emulator, but... Okay, seriously.
You
There we
are
go.
an enemy.
Yippee!
I think I struck it right in his weak point.
Huh? What?
The
I'm just kidding.
is clear. Destroy. Destroy.
Destroy what? He's crazy.
Alright, go for it, Slippy.
Slippy, get back here!
God damn it, Slippy.
Slippy!
Alright.
Destroy. Destroy. I must be complete.
So yeah, if you take too long to finish off the boss, Slippy decides that he's gonna fly in
Rob, can you confirm
and
Slippy's
try to
location?
handle it himself.
Distress signal coming from Titania.
And
Looks like he's on
Slippy is
Titania.
not a great pilot.
Slippy can be such a headache.
That does count as him going down, which means you are automatically disqualified from the medal. So now we've got that, like, orbiting satellite thing around the level. That just means that you've beaten it without getting a medal. Oh well.
What are you doing? It's too dangerous there.
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
Good luck.
Gotta rescue the toad. He may not be the best pilot, but he's still a teammate.
Deploy the Landmaster.
One of the features of this game is there are alternate vehicles. So now I get to
Give me Slippy's location.
I get to roll
Rob.
around in the Landmaster.
Life form indicated at 12 o'clock.
There's rocky terrain dead ahead. A magnetic storm. We'll search here.
All right.
Use bomb blasting.
Ooh. Emulator doesn't seem to like this level very much.
I think you look better in a tank. Why don't you come down
Oh
here,
boy.
Falcon?
Oh well.
I'll pass. Fuck. Sure be a pain in the neck. Don't go too fast, Falco.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, Fox has to drive the tank while the others still
Enemy
get
fighters coming
to,
at you, Fox.
you know, be in their R-wings. I don't know what that's about, but,
Try hovering.
you know, it's no big deal.
The barrel roll. Press C or R twice.
So the tank can do rolls too. By firing, like, thrusters on its underside.
Are you okay?
I'm doing alright.
Use the boost to get through.
know, I might not get a medal on this level after all, because I just don't remember how, you know, all the tricks to get all the enemies to appear to get all the points.
Use bomb plasma.
That's fine. It's alright if I'm not as good at Star Fox 64 as I thought I was. Who cares? It's just a video game.
Guys, just keep coming. Incoming. Don't be dead, Flip. Location confirmed. Sending supplies. Shoot! Right behind! I guess
Ooh.
you're good for something.
Emulator, why? Oh, crap. Well, no, this is fine. I think it's fine. If I can get one more enemy, this will be fine. Okay.
You okay? Hold together just a bit further.
Ah! I'm hit!
Is that you,
Friends,
Slippy?
I think we found our frog.
I'll be there soon.
Oh, I shouldn't have gotten that gold ring. It's fine.
Slippy!
I knew you'd come help me. Do something!
Alright, so we have encountered the boss.
Let me get a piece of that action, Fox. Take out his arm, Fox.
Alright, well, that's easy enough.
I made it! I'll analyze right away. Data analysis complete.
Alright,
Here it
come on,
comes.
Slippy, what you got for me?
Go for the chest.
Yeah, oh, come on, really? There we go. So the boss does go down pretty quick if you can keep your aim locked on.
All aircraft report.
I thought I was a goner.
We're always saving your hide, Flip. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. When we get back, we'll head to Venom.
Alright, cool. And no big deal, just a flying tank. Going after big old space aircraft carrier. You know, as you do. Alright.
If you destroy the satellite, we can go straight for Venom. Be careful, Fox.
I'm on it.
Alright. Easy peasy, the last hurrah.
Okay, guys, destroy all barriers.
So this is you know, another all-range level with the
Number 6 energy
added twist that since this is a satellite, it's constantly rotating, so all kinds of shenanigans going on here with, you know, keeping on the right path. Alright, so I managed to take out the barriers.
Like we've got
But of course it's not going to be that easy. Oops, I hit the edge of the map. Alright.
Fox, get this guy off me! Fox, get this guy off me!
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox!
Whew! That was too close!
Shoot! He's right behind you!
Oh. Okay.
Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell!
Falco's got an attitude problem. There's no two ways about it.
Oh no!
I see the enemy door!
You know, I can't remember how many points I need for the medal on this stage.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox!
But I do know you can rack up a lot of points by hitting all the weak points on the core. I also know that it's not quite enough.
Your father helped me like that, too!
Alright, after this playthrough, I'm going to figure out what the hell is going on with the emulator. Maybe I can figure out ways to fix the slowdown. 'Cause that is starting to annoy me.
I won't let you get away from me! What's the big idea, Fox?
Let's see here.
Move it, Fox! He's right behind you!
As it Falco always says, worry about your own hide.
Go find your own target,
I
Fox!
don't feel like dragging this level much longer.
Fox, get this guy off me!
I just gotta get a good angle on here. So I guess this is one of those levels where you need a score of 150.
Whew! That was too close!
Time for a little payback! Destroy the satellite
Alright,
door!
so now I just gotta figure out which...
I won't let you get away from me!
Oh, where the last weak point is. It's right there. Okay.
Hey, what's the big
Okay.
idea?
I didn't get the medal this time, but it's fine. Spoilers, I do plan on revisiting this level later for reasons. And when I do revisit it, it should be easier to get the medal that time.
Venom, here we come!
So no intro this time, just going straight to Venom, the last level.
Don't relax. We're not done yet. Time to show the monkeys who's boss. They're everywhere.
Now, I will say, this feels like one of the harder levels. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but there's just so much shit going on all at once.
Brace yourself.
You'll be sorry, Tom!
Slippy, don't get cocky. Remember what happened last time you got overconfident. I'll go left as well.
I've got the rack. Gotcha.
I'll keep going left. I mean, look at all these enemies coming in fast, in great numbers, me without all my bombs. They do like to throw branching paths at you.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
And, yeah, I'll keep left. I mean, since every playthrough always ends at Venom, I can take the other pathways later.
Can you make it?
Right? That's how that works. More obstacles, just flying pillars.
This brings back memories
Peppy is
of your
now
dad.
really the time. Oh look, the bad guy got my number.
Jeez Louise, what is that?
That temple gives me the creeps.
Alright, who's up for a mini-boss?
What's going on? He's running away.
So this is more of a chase. The idea here is I want to shoot off all of that rock armor.
Don't get too close, Fox.
Like arms, shoulders, torso, butt,
Data analysis complete.
legs.
Here it
I
comes.
mean, he's got armor everywhere. And the whole time he's just going to cause all kinds of havoc in this temple. Why am I flying through a temple anyway? Who knows? Who cares? Star Fox.
Never give up. Trust your
Oh,
instinct.
shit. I'll keep this up. I'm going to lose one of my wings, and if I do, my firepower is going to be severely hampered, and I don't think anyone wants that. Except bad guys. Bad guys probably want that.
I'll go it alone from here.
Fuck!
All right, time for the final approach.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. You know that I control the galaxy. It's foolish to
All right.
against me.
He's just hyping himself up pretty hardcore.
Die just like your father.
Oh, Andross. Pulling out the same card as Peppy. Alright. Oh, I actually let him hit me. Whoops. I'm gonna try not to do that again. The trick to Andross is shoot him in the face, shoot him in the eye, and, you know, annoy him. That'll make him put his hand up and, oh, shit. This is what I was saying earlier about the aim of the control stick on the N64. It's really hard to get that fine aiming that I need for, oh god. Okay. There's one hand down. I swear I've got this. Jesus Christ. Alright, so now that his hands are destroyed, I can shoot him in the face and actually do damage to him. Oh no, he's a robot all along! Hooray! We did it! Mission accomplished. Good job, Fox.
Fox, are you okay?
Yes! You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
Alright, so not too bad for just the easy mode levels. 1150. Alright. Get some nice close-ups. Here's where you can really tell that they didn't bother, or they didn't model all of the characters, like, completely in the R-Wings. They just modeled the heads and put their bodies in as a texture. Which, I think is a clever trick, if you ask me. Alright. Now, it's really obvious now on emulator, but when I was a kid playing this, it did not occur to me that this was all just a texture.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for
So,
us to
you
go
know,
now.
that's the ending. For his meritorious service, General Pepper offers Star Fox and his team, you know, a commission to join the planet's army. And Fox says, nah. He'd rather just be hired to work for the state, not actually be a part of the state. That's a hair he's willing to split. You do kind of have to wonder, where exactly are they running? I mean, I do like the shot of the Great Fox just taking off in the background from beyond the horizon. You know, that sunset backdrop and all that. That part's fine. I'm into that. But where on the planet are they? Why do they have to run? Oh no, the Spectre of Andross is looming over the end screen. I wonder what that can mean. We'll find out eventually. 1149 hits. Let's see. How am I going to put in my score? Well, you know what? I'm just going to put in rad. Because that's me. I'm rad. Alright. That figures. So, I always thought this was a nice little thing. This invoice here. Star Fox is a mercenary team, so of course they have to get paid. The total amount due is, you know, based on your score, of course, and it is exactly 64 times the total of Venomian units destroyed. Get it? Because this is on the N64. Depending on your score, Pepper will say different things upon receiving the invoice. Him just saying, what? That's the highest that it'll go. So that's probably all we're going to hear. Alright. So now I'm going to tinker with the settings a bit. It's probably going to show up a little. Let's see if there's anything I can do about the view. Wow, what happened there? Display. Alright. Do I even know what I'm doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll turn off the scaling filter. Alright, maybe that'll do it. Alright. So, I said I wanted to do all the levels, so let's just dive right back in. Skip all the, you know, all the dialogue and opening intro levels, at least for the first few. Hey Tia, yes, you are just in time for the next run, the second run. Second of 3. The first 2 levels are going to be the same as the first one.
Slippy, watch out.
Nothing I can really do about that. For that matter, the last 2 levels are going to be the same as the first one. So, only 3 new levels in this playthrough. In this run.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Let's see. Now that I'm repeating stuff, the question is, what do I do? What do I talk about now? I know I mentioned before that, you know, there are hidden... Yeah. Well, not hidden places, but like places that you can fly through, like rings and whatnot, archways, between buildings to make extra enemies appear, for extra score. I feel like I kind of just know where a lot of them are off the top of my head, so it just happens automatically just from playing it so many times. Alright, go through here for a bomb.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me.
I kind of meant not to save Falco last time, but I'm going to save him again.
Use the boost to take. I guess I should be thankful.
There we go.
Do a barrel roll.
Now, I could go for the alternate condition here, but I still want to go to the other level, or the asteroid belt, so I'm just going to leave, you know, I'm just going to go through the normal path first, again.
Try a somersault.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
Oh, what? Oh well, whatever.
All range mode.
I'll also try to be a lot faster with these bosses now.
Ah, so this is Star Fox.
Alright. Case in point, this guy, you take out his legs and then he's immobile and he's dead before his meter even comes up.
My Emperor, I failed you. We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Alright, hooray. Is that even a better score than last time? I don't remember. I don't care. It's this next level where we're going to see something different for sure.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
So Tia, yeah, this is, well, Original is the tricky word. There was a Super Nintendo game, but the N64 one is, you know, a dramatic improvement in every way.
Quit dinking around, Flip.
We're heading into the asteroid.
The Super Nintendo one was, so here's the thing, it had the famous Super FX chip, which was the only way that it could, you know, render the Super Nintendo could render, like, actual polygons and, you know, not just sprites.
It's quiet.
Not pre-rendered 3D images that get flattened into sprites.
Be careful, it's a trap. Use bombs wisely.
The thing about the original Star Fox is that if I tried to play it today, the frame rate... Well, there are two things. In the past, whenever I've tried to emulate the original Star Fox, the frame rate would be way better than it was supposed to be on the Super Nintendo. Because things would run a little faster than expected. And if I were to play it accurately, or at a fully accurate speed, then, you know, the frame rate would be bad. It's still pretty neat, it's just that it's got its flaws.
Use the boost to get through.
So I don't really intend on showing that off.
Incoming message from Rob 64.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Either way, it's not like this is a sequel to the Super Nintendo one. They just kind of took the same concepts and said, what if we did this better?
They're on me. I'm getting careless. Thanks, Fox.
So, let's see, some other differences from the Super Nintendo version. Your wingmates have finite health that does not get recovered in any way. So they can only get hit 4 times in any run. They don't actually do anything other than, you know, get in trouble every now and then. Let's see, what else? Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
They did have, like, voice clips that were more like gibberish.
I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
It was more like Animal Crossing voices than anything else. Which, you know, that was also pretty impressive when I was, you know, a kid playing it for the first time. I'll just bomb those guys. Or not. There we go.
Take that!
Alright, so here's where we're going to see a divergence from the first run. So I ignored those blue gates there. I'm going to fly through all of them now.
You can also lock on to enemies this way.
I'm just going to leave those enemies well enough alone.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Okay, so by flying through all those blue gates, I've activated the warp zone. It is a visually distinct optional pathway in the level itself. all kinds of asteroids for me to blow up. Everything has stripes on it for some reason. I don't know why. Of course, the challenge is, you know, getting to here, because every time you go through one of those gates, you go faster. So it really helps to know where those gates all are in advance. This is one of the advantages of having played this like a million times. My score on this level is a lot higher than it was the first time around, so if you're like me and you like to go for them high scores, you pretty much have to go through here. Look at that, that's like 75 points more than last time. Alright, so here we go. By taking the warps instead of fighting the boss, we go to a new level.
Katina is battling the enemy. Will you help him out?
Affirmative, General.
Reunion, I wonder what that's about.
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
Meet Bill.
We made it.
Bill! Is that you? I can't believe it!
We can catch up later, Fox.
I didn't mean to interrupt him there. Bill is apparently Fox's old friend. God damn it, he flew into me. So you can see a whole bunch of white dots flying around on my mini-map there. They are not distinguished between the good guys and the bad guys.
All units report. There's one down.
You're not getting away that easy.
Husky unit, cover the base.
Oops, I accidentally shot down an ally. There's no penalty other than Bill telling you that you shot down an ally.
Time for a little payback. All units report. Scratch one boat.
At least I don't think there's any penalty for shooting down an ally.
Bulldog unit, don't let anything through.
Anyway, here's where the real challenge comes in, and I want to be really careful about how I manage this if I'm going to get the medal here, because I need 150 points, and I'm going to get there by letting the mothership just flood the battlefield with more enemy ships. If I take out hatches, then well, then less enemies will come in, because they're going to get, you know, refilled over time. The hatches are only open for a relatively short window. Of course, the other thing is that the longer I leave them standing, the less points they're worth when I finally destroy them.
The hatches
And I don't have it down to a science either, so I'm just gonna hope that I pick the right time to take them all out.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
You're not getting away.
Because the real trick is to aim for bunches, hit them with a charge shot, get bonus points for taking out multiple enemies at once that way.
Bulldog here. Don't let anything through.
In this level, it's
The hatches are open.
unusually difficult to get enemies in bunches, I would say.
I won't let you get away from me.
Sometimes you just gotta let fly with your basic shots.
The hatches are open.
Alright. Maybe I should get one... Oh, wait.
All units report. What's the big idea?
Shut up, puppy.
Scratch one foot.
Alright, turns out I did not manage to fix my settings up to make this
I won't let you get away
play
from
more
me.
smoothly. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna go for one hatch right now. Let's see how many points I get from that. Okay, I accidentally got 2. It's fine.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
You're not getting away that easy.
I won't let you get away from me.
Alright, looks like I have just enough for the metal. So, I just need to wait for the next notice that the hatches are open. Thank you, Bill.
The hatches are open.
Alright.
There's some sort of energy reaction. The core has appeared. Stand by to attack.
Now I have a whole minute to take out the core.
Hurry up. Take out that core.
Let's see. I mean, that's plenty of time. Just make a few passes at it. 2 passes.
You did it.
If you fail to destroy the core, then the mothership goes all Independence Day on the base. And then you're forced to go to Sector X, which I don't want. I want to go to the other level instead.
Take care, Fox. You too, Bill.
Oh, Bill. I love Bill. So, the next level is going to be the frickin' sun. Let's just do it.
That area's an oven. Don't go burning that R-wing. Be reasonable, Fox.
I'll be careful.
Somehow I don't think reasonable means flying along the surface of the sun. Why isn't the gravity intense enough to just suck me in and, you know, crush me instantly? Who cares? It's fine.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge.
There is a gimmick to this level, which is that you're constantly taking damage, and the lower you fly, the more damage you take.
We might not make it.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9.
And that applies to you and your teammates.
Don't fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
So this is one of the harder levels because of that.
Keep the rock.
So they constantly give you these,
Looks like
you know,
could use some help.
these health rings to pick up.
Bill,
Oh. Especially Bill.
Don't get
Since we went to that last level, to Katina, where Bill was, he shows up on this level to help us out. And I'm pretty sure that's it for Bill. I should add that when you so much going on. Ooh, all them bomb pickups. No matter how you do on Katina, Bill will always show up on the next level. So if you fail the mission and go to Sector X, then he'll show up there too, on one of the other pathways that I did not show. So, these aren't actually enemy troops. This is just, like, native wildlife, I think. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Why is there native wildlife on the sun? Star Fox.
Confirmed. Sending supplies.
I'm trying to remember what kind of score I need for a medal here. I want to say it's only 100 points. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm hoping it's only 100 points. Oh.
This is the enemy's bioweapon?
Okay, so I was wrong. These are enemy troops.
Data analysis complete. Here
That
it comes.
is a bioweapon.
Maybe it's an arm. Aim for the arm.
You know. Alright. So, you know, just shoot off its arms and make it spew magma out of its shoulders. It's fine. Oh, a little bit about
Here they come.
technique in this game. You don't want to mash, like just straight up mash, to fire your lasers as fast as possible. There is a rhythm to it. I don't know if there's anything you can do about that.
Yippee!
Oh well.
You did it!
So hopefully that was enough to get me the medal. Even though it says mission accomplished there's no alternative win goal,
All aircraft report.
no optional task
I'm fine.
that you're given.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay.
If you go through here, there's only one level you can go to after this. But the next level is really, really fun, so that's A-okay with me. Aha, I was right. 100 points is what you need to get a medal on the sun. Alright, so now we're going to the planet Macbeth.
So you're going to attack the enemy base? Great idea, Fox.
It'll be a piece of cake, General.
The Forever Train. So the first run we went to the planet Titania, and we got to drive the tank. This time we also get to drive the tank.
I spot the train. I'm taking it out.
Now, there are all kinds of things you can do for like, bonus points. I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to do all of them, just because it requires some pretty precise aim, and it involves hitting these boulders in just the right way.
They're not taking me serious. Here they come. Hey, this. Just shoot it, Bob.
Well, I can shoot bombs. Yeah, well, whatever my settings are on the emulator, they really do not like the tank levels. I will take those bombs, though. Any extra bombs it throws my way. Now, why would I hover when I can just blow up the rocks? Peppy. Oh, don't worry. They're not getting close to any supply depot. Guarantee it. I'm pretty well on track for a medal. It's pretty easy to do, and you're gonna see why well, soon enough. You'll see why soon enough. Just gonna boost on after this train. He is taunting me, but whatever. He wouldn't if he knew what I was capable of. Let's take out that fuel tanker. You know what? I'm gonna leave that gold ring alone.
I see the fuel bunker on the right side. Take the switch ahead. Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
Alright, so yeah, there are, there's a switch for the tracks, there are 8 locks for the switch, and what I want to do is hit all 8 of them.
Location confirmed.
That is going to be critical if I want the medal in this level.
I didn't expect to have to use this.
You're very lucky.
There's a boss here, but honestly, I'm just gonna kind of ignore him. Who cares? These gates are kind of mean. Well, they're not so mean. You have to shoot them to make them go up. If you have Falco alive, he will come in and shoot the 8th switch for you. The 8th lock. That opens this lever up, you shoot the lever. And there we go. Boss fight over.
sake, stop it!
Music to my ears.
All aircraft report.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
I'm sure we heard him this time. Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
Aw, so close to 900. Oh well. So as you can probably imagine, shooting all the locks, pulling the switch to send the train on a different track, that's the optional win goal of that level. If you fail it, you just have to fight the boss normally, and that will send you to this level that we're going to next, the Bull Satellite.
If you destroy the satellite, we can...
Now, I know I did this in the first run, but there is a difference here this time.
I'm on it.
So it's not an entire repeat. Plus, I might be able to get the medal this time. Okay, so...
In for the 6 energy towers. Cover you, fuck.
I just want to take out those guns for a few extra points because I missed the medal last time by a few points.
Your carcass is mine.
You can kind of see there are enemy ships, but because the barrier is up, I can't actually damage them. And that is no longer a problem. Well,
Hey! The force field is disappearing!
Looks like we've got company.
Fox, get this guy off me!
and
Playtime is over, Star Fox.
it's Starwolf.
Daddy screamed real good before he... You'll be sorry you crossed us. Just what I need to see.
So, if you go to this level without going to Fortuna, Starwolf shows up.
You're not as tough.
And I like when Starwolf shows up because A, they're just so fun to shoot down,
What the heck?
and B, they're worth so many more points.
Get this guy off me!
Get bent, Starwolf.
He's right behind me.
So as far as I'm concerned, that difference makes it worth revisiting this level.
This is really starting to tick me!
Destroy the satellite core.
Alright, come on.
This guy.
Yeah, get bent, Leon.
This can't be happening.
Get to the pond, Froggy.
Oh, Andrew, he's a little punk. I love shooting him down, too.
Knock it off, Fox.
Yeah, so I should be able to get the medal easily now. Starwolf is just there to kind of get in your way as you go after the main objective. I don't think technically you have to defeat them, but they're worth so many points. How could you not? There we go.
Venom, here we come.
Alright, time to go for the last level. Again. This time I'll take alternate pathways. You know, now that I have a full stock of bombs, I might even be able to well, I'm not sure, but I feel like maybe I could get a medal here. This time. You need 200 points. And that was not a good bomb. So, I don't know. I don't even remember what my score was at this point last run.
Don't go dying on me.
But even if I don't get a medal here, that's okay. I know where to get the next one.
Brace yourself.
You'll be sorry, punk.
I think I'm right on track with where it was last time, now that I think about it. Last time I went left, so let's go right.
I'll take the left. I've got the right. You've got an enemy on your tail.
Go right again.
Incoming!
I don't know, but I'm out of bombs, Peppy. There's nothing for me to shoot. Alright.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Once again, going right.
I've got the right.
Accidentally shoot Peppy, it's fine.
Watch out, Hawk!
Oh, shit. I don't really go this way very often.
You okay? Hold together.
And
Just
now
a
I know
tad
why.
further.
Gonna say it before, I said it before, gonna say it again. Now is really not the time for that, Peppy.
You can never defeat me.
Gee, Louise, what is that?
That temple gives me the creeps.
Shout out to that spelling of Louise, by the way. And of course, I'm sure this is well-covered territory, but also the implication that Jesus exists in the Star Fox universe.
Stay alert! Don't get too close, Fox!
And shoot him in his butt. Now he ain't got no butt.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Oh, I was not paying super great attention to that. Okay. Shoot this thing in the head. Now shoot its body. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Trust your instinct!
How's that for trusting my instincts?
I'll go it alone from here.
Oh, Fox, ever the hero.
Fuck!
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. You know that I control the galaxy.
Just getting some last-minute points here.
It's foolish to come against me.
An extra 1-up because you know that's going to come in handy.
Die just like your father.
Alright, I'm hoping I can make much shorter work of him this time over last time, so... Shoot him in the eye, oh no, my eye, and then shoot him in the hands until it blows up, which is still really hard to do with the superior Pro Controller analog stick. Jesus Christ. Maybe what I should have done is turn down the sensitivity of this thing. Alright, there goes one hand. Oh, that was close. He almost punched me. Okay, that bomb was a complete waste, that's fine. I wonder... By the way, this game has a first-person mode. I don't use it most of the time because it is really tricky to wrangle. Yeah, that's not helping at all. Jesus. There we go. Oh no! I should have saved my bomb! Well, I didn't show off that move last time, so it's fine. Oh, there's a bomb right there and I missed it. And dramatic reveal, he's a robot this whole time. Alright, so there we go. Just another playthrough in the bag. So, is anyone going to complain if I fast forward through the credits this time around? Well, I'll point out one little thing. And then I'll fast forward through the credits.
Are you okay?
Yes! You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
Well, first I have to see where it is. Well, the only little thing is you can almost see it if you knew where to look, but there's a fifth ship right there. That's Bill. Bill came along for the escort home. And, you know what? That's it. So let's just, go as fast as I can. Which is evidently not that much faster, because I can't skip this otherwise. I mean, if it wasn't for what's happening with the sound, I'd almost feel like it's imperceptible how much faster it is, but, oh well. I mean... yeah, there must be something going on with my computer to make it not go that much faster. But hell if I know what to change to make it work better. Yeah, the sound's janky just because of the fast forward. If I take it off, it's fine. I guess I'll let this part play out at regular speed.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
I love Falco just being all impatient
Gray Fox
on the
is
side
ready
there.
to go.
It's time for us to go now.
Oh my god, if they made the Slippy do the Wookiee roar, that would have been hilarious. It would have been great if they had them, you know, like stand and pose and wave to the crowd while they all cheer. But no. Fox is like, nope. The mercenary life is the only life for him. Well, I guess I could try to fast forward this, but it just takes too long. Or the speed up is not worth the sound quality. Ah, beautiful. Alright. Oh no, there's the Spectre of Andross again. You know, maybe for this last playthrough, I should do something about that. That sounds like a good idea, right? Oh, General Pepper. Getting taken for a ride. Well, look, you hire mercenaries, you gotta pay them. I mean, that's how it works. You gotta pay them for the quality of their work, too. So, you know what? I respect Fox for knowing exactly what his efforts are worth. Okay. So here we go, final playthrough for today. This time we're going to go all the way through the hard mode paths on the left-hand side, or let me spin this around, on the left-hand side.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Alright, skip the intro, because who wants to see that? Okay, third time around, I'm gonna have,
Slippy, get back here!
well, still not much new to say, but on the plus side, after revisiting this level for the third time,
Thanks, Fox.
well, the ending is going to be different, and then everything else is going to be all new content, fresh for your eyeballs, 23 years after release.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Ah, that sign says good luck. Oop. I'm not drunk.
Stay alert!
I meant to fly into that building. Just slow down. Oh! Just bounce off that crash building. It's fine. Everything is fine.
You've got an enemy on your tail! Use the brakes!
Alright.
Get the one behind me!
So Falco's still got an attitude problem, but we definitely have to save him for this part.
Use the boost to take!
I guess I should be.
Oh, Falco. It's a wonder you haven't been kicked off the team already.
Do a barrel roll!
So, even though Falco's kind of a dick, what if we impressed him with our piloting technique?
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
So to unlock the alternate pathway here, not only do you have to save Falco, but you have to fly through those 7 stone archways.
Falco, where you going? I found the target. Try to keep up.
I love it. Didn't even get a chance to finish his line, and I'd already killed those enemies. Alright. Ah, damn. What I like to do with that final bunch there is try to get them all in one charge shot. The timing window is pretty precise, so it's hard to do, but...
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
So taking this alternate pathway does mean we get to fight a different boss.
Enemy shield
This is
ally.
basically a remake of the boss of the first level in the original Star Fox. The attack carrier. It's gonna open up these missile pods, I guess they're supposed to be. Gotta shoot them up.
Aim for the open spot.
Down it goes, and then you gotta shoot the main body of the carrier, and it's already dead.
Who are you guys?
We're Star Fox.
You'll never
Funny thing about having maxed lasers is it makes very short work of the bosses.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Alright. Here we go. Sector Y. Why? Because I love you.
Fox, we're under attack. Help us out here.
I'm on my way.
Good luck.
So we're going into, you know, like a real battle here. I mean, big old spaceships, enemy robot mechs. These ships are our friends. We can't boil them up.
Let's back up the squadron. Somebody's gonna pay for all this.
So there is a bonus win condition here. And it's really simple, just get 100 points. It's super easy, because I'm going to be going for the medal, and the medal is 150, so I should have no problem getting the good ending to this level.
Surprise attack coming from above!
Get those guys as they're coming out. I think going up is okay here. I mean, look at this. I'm already at 50. I'm halfway to the goal. The ending doesn't actually change for this level. It's just what pathway you're allowed to take afterwards.
Good job. Keep up the pace. The enemy's coming from behind.
Let's see here. I can... Yeah, there we go. Take out all the missiles. Or bombs. Or torpedoes? Who knows? Who cares? I don't. Point is, they blow up, they're worth points. That's all I need to know.
I'll take care of everything below.
Look at that. Already got the next level unlocked.
Aha!
Slippy.
Escaping? I don't think so.
Slippy.
Hey! Leave me alone!
Shit. That bomb was a waste. All Slippy does is get himself into trouble, it seems. Yeah, I mean, they're all supposed to be pretty young. I mean, except for Peppy. I want to say Slippy is supposed to be like 18 at the most.
You're becoming a better pilot.
Peppy, don't
I'm on your side.
stop that.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Oh, shit. That's fine. It's fine.
Something's up ahead.
I mean, Fox and Falco, at the oldest, are like 20. I think.
All range mode.
Even that might be a little high. And Peppy's like 35 or 38 or something, I forget.
Enemy field
Peppy's the elder statesman of the group. Oh, shit.
Gee, quit moving around.
I actually lost my wing, which means I lost my powered-up lasers. Slippy.
Slippy's hit!
Slippy.
Slippy's hit!
When you lose your wing, you also fly a lot worse. Slippy.
Slippy's hit!
I need you to stop that. Oh, this guy. I love this guy.
It's time to try our new weapon.
Someone gave the monkeys a Gundam.
Shoot, I'm taking damage.
Alright, Slippy might not survive. I might lose the medal here, but that's fine. Yeah, that's right, the monkeys figured out how to do a Gundam. And anytime you hit him, he shouts, "Cocky little freaks!" And I love it.
Gee, quit moving around.
Alright. But with my weakened lasers, I'm gonna have one hell of a time actually hitting him.
Cocky little freak! I'll take you guys
All right.
out from the ship.
Do a little distance and do a U-turn. God damn it, Slippy. You know what? I'm just gonna let that stand. That shouldn't actually interfere with... Oh. If I die, then, no, I die. But
Gee, quit moving around.
losing Slippy won't hurt my plans, I don't think. There is kind of a time limit for this fight, though. There's that carrier ship, and if that ship leaves the fight, then or the area, then the battle's over. I don't get credit for killing the boss.
Gee, quit
But
moving around.
who cares? That's not going to be an issue. He's got a really good death scream, too.
We're heading for
Aquas.
Slippy's ship is in for repairs.
Your skills have improved, Fox.
Shut up, Falco.
I guess you're good for something.
Alright, so my question, the thing I'm wondering about for this next level, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're going to Aquas. Aquas is an underwater level.
Star Fox, I want you to take out the enemy bioweapon.
Again
Yes,
with
sir.
the bioweapon.
Deploy the Blue Marine.
Good luck.
So this time we're going to pilot the Blue Marine, and it's a submarine. So the thing I'm wondering about, though, is technically the whole crew is supposed to be on board the one submarine. Okay, cool. So that means Slippy is technically awake. And I can get the medal here,
I'm gonna
even though I
check out
did
the bioweapon.
lose him. So, one of the fun things about the Blue Marine here is that it gets torpedoes instead of bombs, and the torpedoes are infinite. They replace your charge shot. Alright, my laser really sucks though, and I do not approve of that. Laser, please. Please, laser. Thank you.
I'm sending the data to you guys. Shoot a torpedo to help you see. Looks like the pollution is starting.
The other thing about the torpedoes is that they provide a really handy light source for you. And one thing you can even do is, like, fire a torpedo, lock onto a target after the fact, and then press the torpedo button again to redirect the target, or the torpedo that's already fired. Like that. I don't know how well that was to see, but...
How's the Blue Marine, Fox?
It's a good thing you prepared, Flip. This thing will never hold together.
Yeah, it's really convenient that they do that, because you're only allowed the one torpedo on the screen at a time.
Whoa! Watch out!
There's the line again. Am I on track for the medal? I don't remember. Oh, my phone tells me someone just added me. Yeah, no. They really shouldn't do barrel rolls, I don't think. Especially not as frequently as I'm doing them.
Keep shooting! We've got lots of torpedoes!
Alright.
You're the best, Flippy.
Well, I can't really look at my phone right now to see what you said, Tia, but,
Thanks, Peppy!
This thing
here
will
he is
never
again.
hold together.
Falco with his bad attitude. See, these sea stars here, they blow up if they get too close. That's why I keep blowing them up first. Oh, well, thank you, Tia. Always love a good shout-out.
I got a bad feeling about this, Fox.
Oh, shit. Thanks for the warning, Slippy. Ah, shit. Alright, okay. I think I got just enough score to get the medal here. I'm pretty sure you can get a few, like, bonus points or whatever through pieces of this boss. At least I hope so. Okay, yeah.
Aim for the 2 columns!
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a case of the clams, but it's alright, because the world is my oyster. Okay, I don't know why it goes all rainbow when it's vulnerable to torpedoes, but it does. That seems really weird.
Fire a homing torpedo!
That's it, Fox! Go for the eyes!
Yeah, I would definitely rather have a case of clams than crabs. That's, oh, god damn it. Well, whatever. So the only way to really hurt this boss is torpedo to the eye. Which means I have to take down that barrier and also destroy... I don't know, would those be pearls, I guess? They look an awful lot like giant pearls. Whatever the case, they do get in the way.
Yippee! You did it!
And then it's equipped to explode, because reasons.
We're preparing to dock. Thanks, Flip. Blue Marine came through. Flip is not such a screw-up after all.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
I'll take the sky any day.
Okay, Tia, good point.
Thanks, Falco. You too.
That is entirely fair. But, you know, Slippy does catch a lot of shit, but I don't think he deserved any for designing and developing the Blue Marine. I mean, I see where they're coming from. I would also prefer... yeah, exactly. I would also prefer the skies, just based on the way it handles, but, you know what? Slippy still did a pretty good job with the, infinite torpedo thing. Yeah, Slippy made the Blue Marine.
There's an enemy base there?
Affirmative, General.
That's why later on in the series, just about every game has him just be the team engineer rather than a pilot. Because, as I've demonstrated, he sucks at piloting, but he is good at building.
Let's sneak in low and surprise them.
Alright.
This is Donut.
So I'm here without any bombs, which is slightly distressing, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the metal here.
What a dump!
I hear you, Slippy.
Alright, so the gimmick here is that I want to take out all these searchlights. If I pass a single one, then I am forced to go to the easy level, and I do not want to do that. Well, the easy level, I think, is Macbeth, so as much as I would love to play the train level again, and I honestly would, that's not the goal today, so...
Fox, get this guy off me! Whew! That was too close!
Follow your father's example, Fox.
Also, meet a new
Close in
friend.
on them, Falco. Take the right one, boy. I have the left.
Cat, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to greet a girl?
So Cat and Falco obviously have some kind of history. Don't expect to hear any of it in this game. Are they childhood friends? Former lovers? No idea.
Whoa! Watch out!
I haven't found a single laser power-up yet, and that is also slightly distressing. I mean, the bombs I can deal with. I've got enough bombs now.
I've got somebody. Beautiful. I could kiss you for that.
That did not look like... Oh, right. He means that rudder. I'm not sure if that's technically a rudder, but whatever.
survive.
Alright.
Enemy tanker! You got an enemy on your tail!
I guess. Let's see. I know there's like a little power-up prize for,
Enemy fighters spotted! Take them down!
yeah, there we go. More laser.
Make way for test.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Falco. Get over yourself. Alright. I'm still not done with these lasers. Or these searchlights. Oh,
Hey, Einstein!
there's the line that I
close
cut
call,
off.
Fox.
Oh man,
Jeez,
I
Louise,
just missed
what
the
is
medal.
that?
I think.
Careful, it might be a trap.
Something's coming from the sea.
If I wanted the medal, I needed 239 points.
Disrespectful little whelp.
I'll show ye.
Enemy shields analyzed.
Watch out, enemy breeze right. Fire.
There's a lot of noise going on around it, but I want to say again that I really love the voice acting in this game.
Pressure. Angle okay. Fire torpedo.
I love this guy's salty sea dog accent. Oh, damn it.
Our section's ready. Engage.
So the trick to this is I want to... Oh, damn it. I'm supposed to blow off those cannons on the side, and I don't know why I'm having such a hard time actually doing it. You are supposed to use bombs to do it, which is why you can shoot some of his shots and they just drop tons of bombs. Look, he's already recovered his health. Oh, that's right, the exhaust pipes.
His armor's tough. Use bomb blast.
Alright, there's one exhaust pipe. That exhaust pipe is why he can duck underwater, I think. I missed that bomb.
His armor's
There,
tough.
see?
Use bomb blast.
Drop the crane now.
Alright, so I'm not even going to get full credit for this boss, I think.
Quick, destroy the crane.
Shoot.
There we go.
Fire. Fire.
Oh, I love that guy. I don't see him nearly enough when I do, when I play this game normally.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Everything's A-okay. Cat, where'd you go?
Alright. Took out all the searchlights, mission accomplished. Six points, no, what is it? No, like 10 points short of a medal. Alright, so next is Sector Z. Sector Z sure is a thing. Let's get to it. Yeah, getting the medal in this level is going to be pretty tough.
Be careful.
Don't worry, sir.
Even though I just failed the one on Zonus just now, I would argue that this medal is probably the hardest in the game, and I don't think there's any competition for that.
Enemy approaching from the left. We'll gladly take this one.
So you need 100 points to, yeah, 100 points to get the medal here.
Welcome.
Which doesn't sound too bad. But it is. You know, it is. I don't want to waste too many bombs, though. I thought I could at least pick up a ton of kills that, with that bomb, and I didn't.
Fox, get this guy off me.
Where the hell are you, Slip? There you go.
There's one down.
Take that.
Whew, that was too close.
Alright, Peppy, where'd you go?
The guy behind me, Fox.
Alright, I see a target there, that's fine.
Gee, I've been saved by Fox. How swell.
I really do need Falco to drop the attitude.
Your father helped me.
Alright, so here's the real threat to this level. There are a ton of enemy missiles on the way. So they're going to come in 3 waves. First 1, then 2, and then 3.
Here it comes.
I don't want to go for it immediately just because it's such a pain.
Missile approaching.
Alright.
Distance 50.
Alright, so far so good. So you see how Falco was also shooting the missile? I mean, normally that would be a good thing. You do not want the Great Fox to get hit by a missile. That would be bad. But if your teammate gets the kill, then you don't get the points. And if you don't get the points, it is incredibly unlikely that you'll get the medal for this level.
For the missile now.
I
mean, I think it's still possible if you miss one.
I'm heading for the missile now.
How did that not hit anyone?
Fox, get this guy off me.
Okay.
Approaching.
Okay.
Distance 50.
Get out of here.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox.
Oh, nice. 2 in 1 blow.
Oh no! Are you gonna hug all the fun?
So, like Bill,
Can't you go bother someone else?
Cat will come along to help you
Help you out.
if you do Zonus.
Time for a little payback.
Now, here's the thing. I'm also going to have to fight Cat for the missile
Really
kills.
starting to tick me off.
Oh shit, I'm lagging behind.
4, 5, and 6 approaching.
Make way for Cat.
I might not get the medal here. So I need 3 more points, and I need to get all of the missiles. Wait, I think that's worth 3 points there. Okay. So...
Distance 50.
Oh!
Beautiful.
You know what, Cat?
kiss you for
I could
that.
kiss me for that, too. Just swoosh on in and, get the credit.
You owe me, Falco. You're on your own. Good luck, little man.
That was really a lot closer than I would have liked it, though.
Rob, is everything okay?
Gray Fox is okay.
That was a close call. We've got the bad guys on the run.
Don't worry.
Thanks, Slippy. Look at that, exactly 100 points. Beautiful. Alright. So, this next level, it's called Area 6, and it's a real humdinger of a level. It is probably my favorite level in the entire game. Even more fun than the train level.
It's almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Good luck.
This level is so
Came in
much
here.
fun.
No problems.
Do you copy? Emergency
Hello, Shadow
maneuver.
Liger 92. I agree.
Too late. Game over, pal.
So the medal score on this level is 300 points, and that is a lot. There are a lot of enemies here. Lots of ways to get points. Use bombs to blow up these mines. Get tons of points that way. Look at that. I'm already over 60. Over 70.
Bogey behind me. Am I getting slow?
I mean, this is what you'd call a target-rich environment. Now, I'm not making any promises here, but I have in the past gotten scores of like well over 400. Will we see that today? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've actually done it. But what I am going to do is ignore that call. For my own selfish reasons.
Incoming enemy missile!
Shoot him down.
Yeah, honestly, Chachi, same. I mean, this level is just full of action. There's... Oh, shit. Well, it's fine. Throughout the level, you get banter, or not banter, I guess, but chatter between like the commander of the area and a grunt. Alright. Here I want to take the call. Andros calls to pester you. He thinks he's hot shit, but he ain't seen nothing yet. Damn. He's not having much luck going... Oh, shit. I'm not having much luck staying alive. Okay, that helps a lot.
Everything okay?
Alright.
last line.
Alright, getting the medal here should not be a problem, but it would be cool to break that 400 point mark.
We're gonna break through that fleet.
Just so it's not empty bragging on my part, you know?
They're through the second line.
I should have let that call go.
Gray Fox will cover you. Fire! Fire!
There we go, medal score already. Boom. Drop a bomb real quick on all these guys.
Venom's right there.
Slippy. Oh my god, I just shot down Slippy. I don't get credit for the medal anymore. God damn it, Slippy. Oh well, I can still get tons of points.
The last line has been free.
Damn. And I'm not even gonna get 400 points. Oh well.
Quiet now!
Christ. We were so
Ooh, I hope
close
this
to
doesn't
that.
mess up my plans for the final level. Yeah, Slippy just died in a mysterious accident. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah.
Certainly not I. This boss is kind of a pain. I'm not worried about Starwolf. Starwolf is a bunch of chumps. The only thing I was worried about is if, like, for some stupid reason the whole team didn't show up. Oh, but that means I'm not going to get the medal for Venom either. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm having a hell of a time hitting that claw, that tentacle. Hold still and let me shoot you. There we go. Jesus Christ. Just shoot these missiles, recover my health. Alright. Shoot those energy balls.
Shoot the tentacles to open the core.
Now instead of missiles, the thing shoots ships that... Oh, there we go. That went a lot faster. Alright.
Watch out, Fox.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this beam slowly tracks on you, so I always like to fly circles around it. I don't know if that's actually true, but I certainly believe it. And have believed it for all my life.
Destroy all
Since this
free
game
energy
came out.
balls.
Okay. Use a bomb.
Secure the dog. Shoot the core.
Okay. That bomb was for insurance. Alright, I'm glad I got confirmation from the chat about the giant fuck-off laser beam. God damn it, Slippy.
Hold on. We're entering Venom airspace. Say your prayers,
All right.
Andross. Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Now, I love this. You can see in the portraits, all of Starwolf has some battle damage.
We'll make sure you never regain drugs.
It's funny that it's happening on this run.
You guys don't give up.
They do that because you can go through Fortuna and end up going through Area 6. And if you go through Fortuna, you fight Starwolf there, and you know, shoot them down there.
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Oh, it's fine. Oh,
Like that too.
it's fine. Everything's fine. Get fucked, Pigma.
This can't be happening.
Alright, so I guess I've got both Andrew and Wolf on my side, or on my ass.
You're not welcome here.
Not yet.
So fighting Starwolf in this level, they're a lot tougher. They're stronger. They can barrel roll your lasers away.
I don't believe it.
Forgive me for using the game's terminology. Again, I know it's an aileron roll. Alright. Get fucked, Andrew.
Ah! I'll go it alone from here.
Oh, normally it's Pippi who said, or Pippi. I'm combining them. It's Slippy who would say that, but so I haven't heard Peppy say that in forever. And of course, this final approach is different too. There's always a path that I like to take, and I hope I'm going the right way. When you take this path that I'm hoping I'm taking, you can get a bunch of gold rings, you get 2 laser power-ups. Even a bomb. Okay, I took a wrong turn somewhere. That's fine. It should be fine. I'll manage. Although, again, I still have to worry about, or deal with the control stick being too sensitive for minor adjustments in my aim. Come on. Jesus Christ, it is really way too hard to aim. I should have turned down the sensitivity when I was messing with video settings. I don't suppose anyone knows off the top of their head if bombs work against the hands. I think when I tried that last time I missed. Okay. I'll teach you to try to suck up debris. That's a fair point. Anyway, time for the true final boss. I could go for the quick kill here, but I'm not going to. If you time your bomb just right, you can blow up his eyeballs right away, and then you don't have to fly around and chase them and Okay. So that's the first half of this done. Oh, shit. Oh, fucked up. This is a good way to lose your wing. Case in point. I really fucked this up. Alright. So what he likes to do is just teleport as soon as you get close to, like, threatening him. You just do a U-turn and then he's right in your sights again, usually. Maybe turn to the right a little. So I would have liked to have, you know, more health so that I could... or lasers so that I could shoot them down faster, but you know what? We'll just say it's more dramatic if I'm missing the wing. Even though I was hoping to get all the medals today, I'm not actually here to, you know, play perfectly. And I still did a good enough job.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
He planted a bomb inside his own brain. Good job, Andross.
Don't ever give up, my son.
Gasp!
Father?
But Fox's dad was killed all those years ago.
This way, Fox.
So whatever the explanation is for what's going on here exactly, they like to leave that a little vague. You have to follow James... Oh shit. If I die here, that'd be really embarrassing. You have to follow James exactly, because if you take a wrong turn, you're going to hit a wall of fire, and you're just going to die. But if you do, I think the game checkpoints you to right at the start of the sequence anyway, so it's fine. And I made it out anyway.
You've become so strong, Fox.
Well, I'm pretty sure the explanation officially is that it's just the spirit of James McCloud. Because he did just disappear like that.
What's wrong, Fox? Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Well, at least Slippy's okay now. Alright, so, yeah, that's it. That is every level of Star Fox 64. That sure was fun to play again for the first time in a long time. Months, to be sure. Maybe a year or so. And there's Cat hanging around in the background for the Falco close-up. Now, if I had managed to do every medal, then I would have unlocked Expert Mode. And Expert Mode is, well, it's rough. I mean, it's not, like, exhausting rough. I would say it's fun for the added challenge. Really what Expert Mode does is it throws even more enemies at you in all the levels. And it makes it so that you lose your wings from a single collision. That's the real threat of Expert Mode, in my opinion. So I would have to go back and do all those levels again to get the medals, which I don't feel like doing on stream anyway. I think 3 playthroughs is enough for one day. Oh wait, there is one other cool thing about Expert Mode, and it's that Fox gets cool aviators, just like his dad.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian.
Oh no, sir. We
Yeah,
prefer
welcome to
doing things our
Corneria,
own
just
way.
like the Final Fantasy. Just like 8-Bit Theater.
Is ready to
Shoutouts to Tia for making that hot
Time
reference
for us to go now.
in 2019. Oh, I loved 8-Bit Theater when it was, still happening. Good times, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow, the second page. I forget how far along it was when I got in on it. I don't even want to think about how long it was updated. It had to be. I'm sure I could look it up, but forever is about right. God. The thing I still can't believe, though, is that Brian Clevenger, the author of 8-Bit Theater, set up for the ending. He set up the punchline for the ending. I want to say as early as like the second page, and he just kept with it the entire time. Well, I mean, it's not like it would have been hard to do that, but to have the comic go on that long and know exactly what joke he wanted to end it on is pretty impressive to me. You know, I keep meaning to read Atomic Robo. I imagine it's very, very good. I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's all online for free now, isn't it? Because it wasn't always. But there's just so much material I never got around to starting. Alright. Put in our new top score. The top score. Lost Slippy for 3 stages. Good job, Slippy. Yeah. Uh, 1487, not bad. Not bad for, not going through, like, the, all the levels for the high score. Gosh, now I kind of want to do that. I mean, I'm having fun here.
What?
I mean, I know I said that 3 playthroughs was enough, but I don't know. I mean, how's everyone feeling? I could go for one more, and this time go for a score attack for real this time. Alright, so let's do it. 2 people said yes, that's good enough for me. Alright. Yeah. Thanks for putting it in the chat, but believe me, I am very familiar with the score attack route. Alright, so I'm just gonna stretch a little bit, take a little sip of water, and then we're really gonna go for it. So, I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know who all was paying attention, but my high scores, at least for normal mode, I want to say around 1900. I doubt I'll be able to match that, but we'll see. We'll try. I know it's nothing special, but, you know, that's the standard by which I'm going to judge myself this time. So, let's do it to it.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the
Alright, let's
only
just
hope
skip
for
the
our
intros.
world.
I'll do my best.
Good luck.
Ah, so you've come prepared. I like it. I appreciate that.
Slippy, get back here!
Alright, so I've already failed at squeezing out every single point that I can, but it's fine.
What? Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Usually it seems like, you know, I'll fluctuate a little with my level scores.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Ah,
This is horrible.
we have a runner in the midst. So tell us, what are your scores like?
Everybody stay alert!
You know, ballpark at least. 'Cause I'm curious. I'll skip that gold ring. I don't need the extra health. Ah, I messed that up already.
Enemy on your tail!
Alright, that's fine. You know what? I'll bomb that guy. Whew. Well, color me impressed. I remember way back when I was curious what other people's high scores were. I remember hearing that there's like the 1.0 version, I think, doesn't have any kind of limit on the score, which, as I recall, really only comes into play in Area 6. But, jeez, still not doing this perfectly. I think there is technically a like a time attack route, but I've never run it, or I don't remember what it is. But I would imagine that score attack would be more popular.
Follow me, Fox! Falco, where you going?
So, I mean, in both cases, it all comes down to, well, mostly comes down to level selection more than anything else, but
Time for a little paint! Back
I
off,
would think
Fox.
that with time, the only real variation is going to be with how well the player does the boss fights. which can be interesting in its own right, but my assumption is that score attacks would be more popular.
Enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Deploy all units.
I don't know why I'm getting slowed down now, but... Alright, after this level though, I'm gonna try to adjust my sensitivity like I said I should have been doing.
Who are you guys?
We're Star Fox.
You'll never defeat Andross!
Alright.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father. I'm fine.
Okay.
You okay over there, Fox?
Oh well. I appreciate the attempt to spread the word. Okay, so let's change course real quick. Now I'm gonna tweak things on the back end here. Oops, there's the menu. Sensitivity. Geez, what even sounds good? I don't know. 70. No, I guess 60. Alright. Maybe that'll work. Alright, let's do it.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
No telling Slip to quit dinking around. Okay, this feels better.
Don't mess up that R-wing.
Okay. So I want to... Like Peppy's about to say, no, not this point, but I do want to be judicious with my use of bombs. So I was already not judicious with my bombs. Oh well. Get out of there, cursor. Shoot. That rock platform, where the robot was jumping, for some reason there's a thing in there that you can shoot with charge shots that gives you extra points. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's there, and it's... well, I'm not especially great at hitting it, so oh well.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Screw you, Peppy.
Use the brake.
Tired of you bossing me around, old man.
Use the boost to get through.
Location confirmed.
Supplies coming from the top. Just shoot a charge shot at it. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. I was intending for this to be, you know, just a one-off, but no, I could always come back to this. I mean, this game rules. I always have trouble locking on to the exact one that would get all of those guys chasing Peppy. Oh well. Ah, that's not good enough. It's something to keep in mind. It's
coming from behind.
I can say at this point in my am I even gonna get whispers? That's a good question. Oh shit. I was so distracted I forgot to get the web of guys
I guess
there.
it's your turn to be
Oh
thanked.
well. Oh well. What was I going to say? Oh, this is probably the one game I would feel most comfortable just diving right into running. Even if I don't think my skill level is, you know, well, you know, whatever.
A to charge your
Distracting
laser.
myself. Right, that's what I mean.
You can also lock on the enemies this
Okay,
way.
this is always the hard part. Oh, shit. I missed that last cluster.
Good going, Buck.
Yeah, I'll check it out later on my own time, assuming that I actually get the Whisper. I'm not super familiar with Twitch's functionality, so I don't know if the fact that I don't have, or that I only have my Streamlabs chat open is going to affect anything. I'm already distracting myself. Oh well. Get all them tasty, tasty bombs. Like candy. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's good to know, because I do not get much opportunity to use the social aspects of Twitch, so thanks for the info. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if this will actually help me, but I feel like as long as I do like somersaults and stuff, I can buy time to figure out what exactly I want to do and how to aim my shots. So 334, okay. I like that. That's a good score. I think it's a good score. I don't remember what my best is there. Now that I think about it, I don't know if my best includes, or is on expert or on normal mode. Oh well, no big deal. Alright, so with Katina, there's a very reasonable chance that I... Oh, yeah. Bill, good to see you. We can catch up later. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, expert... I would imagine that expert mode is just too frustrating to run, like, consistently. Because of the whole lose your wing in a single collision. Especially here, oh my god. There's, like, no... There's, like, no chance you're gonna get through the level without hitting someone.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Enemy mothership approaching.
I won't let you get away from me.
I honestly cannot remember the last time I played through this level, especially on expert mode, without, like, Peppy or someone. Usually Peppy, yelling at me about how I need to watch where I'm flying, as if he didn't just completely blindside me. Oh, 100%. Does 100% mean all medals, even on expert mode? So, like, all 30 medals?
Here they come!
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Time for a little payback. Go for the 4 hatches on the underside.
Because it does seem... that would be, like, a lot to ask for to do,
Man, there's just no end to these
to do,
guys.
all the normal medals to unlock expert mode.
The hatches are open.
Yeah, exactly.
Get away from me.
No need to play it twice.
Time for a little payback.
Shut up, Peppy. Can't you see I'm trying to get points? Alright, so...
Bulldog him. Don't
now what I really should do is look for clusters of enemies, which are... I don't know, I've always had a tough time figuring out what actually counts as a cluster in this level, just because, well, this is a real hairball of a map. Like those two guys, they didn't count as a cluster for my charge shot, and that's annoying. They totally should have.
The hatches are open.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I won't let you get away from me.
Oh, there's a collision.
The hatches are
Would have lost a wing there.
Ah, that's one of ours.
You know, actually I can believe that. Because there's just so much going on. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind.
Scratch one boat. The hatches are open.
Alright, I've lost track of how many times the hatches have already opened. And, I don't know if you were here for that part earlier. But I don't even know off the top of my head how many times the hatches will open before I can't even shoot them anymore. Alright, come on. There we go, that's something. I've always just gone by feel. So like now, it feels like a good time to at least get one of these hatches. Maybe two.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
Oops.
Sending supplies. The hatches are open.
I probably should go for a third hatch right now.
You're not getting away that easy.
Oh, I missed my shot. There's another collision.
Knock it off, Fox.
There's the metal. Oh, is that what it is? I've never known. Okay. Oh, I got the good luck.
The core has appeared.
Because I know the core appearing and the hatches being open can happen at the same time, like it did here. I don't necessarily want to take out the core, though. Because I don't think I'm going to get a lot of points for it. I mean, I'll go for it while I'm passing by, but I've also got more than enough time. And I don't need to accomplish the mission here to stay on the important path, so it's okay if I let it go off.
Hurry up and take out that core.
There's not much time left. Hurry!
Well, I'm gonna go for it anyway. If this doesn't do it... Okay. Well, here we go.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on
So how do you
your
folks feel
side.
about Independence Day?
Fuck! Get out of here now!
All aircraft breakaway.
Oh, really? I didn't know this. Know that. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah, I did get a few extra points there. How about that? Dang, with 7 periods after it.
Don't get sit down, Fox.
But yeah, I know I do understand that destroying the core isn't actually important because what you really want to do is just shoot down as many little guys as possible, which means
Reports
you know,
indicate that
drawing out
Andros is
the
working
level
on-
as long as you can. And that in turn means that the core is, yeah, exactly, it's only 3 points, and that's just not worth it. Taking down early. Like, if you go for the hatches really fast, then you could get the 10 points, but if you go down, if you take out the hatches really fast, then you lose out on a lot of extra enemies that you could be shooting down instead.
Let's have a little fun.
Oh shit, I did not mean to actually hit a guy with the bomb.
Stay alert.
Okay.
He's quick. Be careful.
That should be good.
Enemy troops behind you. Mr. Fast. We're getting close to the base.
Alright. Damn it. Stupid lock-on messing me up like that. Could've gotten a few more points. Oh well.
Beat is here. It's all gone.
So, let's see, well, playing it through the game like this, it does mean, we're never gonna see the left-hand side of, this level. Yeah, I just usually don't, and I know that unlocking... I don't think you can unlock... Yeah, you can't unlock your shot after it's already locked. But for the folks at home, to do an unlocked charge shot, you have to hold Z and R.
Back from the outside.
So I was actually doing that when I was going through the warp gates in Medio. Because there are clusters of enemies, like 8 or so enemies, and if you can hit them with charge shots, you know, you get that hit plus 7. But when you're going through the warp gates, there's also that, like, I guess it would be kind of a spider enemy that's leaving the threads behind.
Where is the secret weapon?
Ah, shit.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
You know what? I'm gonna... There we go. Oh wait, shit, I'm running low on bombs. I'm not happy about that.
I'm going ahead. Back me up, Fox.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, I can see that. I just know that it's... You can get a lot of payoff for doing it in Meteo at those warp gates. Because anytime you get that hit plus 7, that's an extra 15 points. But the lock-on really gets in the way of that.
Fox, look behind you!
You know, that is a valid strategy.
Destroy.
But I really like hyper lasers, so
Enemy shield
I'm gonna try to maintain them.
I will terminate all enemies. You are an enemy.
Because the thing for me, at least, this is just my personal opinion, is that the hyper lasers make it easier to take out those like gun platform satellites that are, you know, all over the place. And I really do like taking those out. I feel like I can do pretty alright without using too many bombs on Macbeth.
Huh? What?
And that makes sense too.
The view is clear.
Just using charge shots more.
Destroy.
Alright.
Destroy.
Destroy what?
Shut up,
must
robot.
be complete.
See, this time Slippy's not getting smacked out of the air.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay.
You know, that makes sense too.
Ah, you're getting better,
We'll
Fox.
see how Area 6 goes, and I might just try resetting there anyway. Just once or twice. Right, yeah, I do remember the first laser drop coming from them, if you can get them all. So for my money, I usually try to, you know, just use a well-placed bomb, because that group of enemies, I think there's 8 of them? Plus there are all the mines, and another one of those gun satellites.
So you're going to attack the enemy Good luck.
Alright. Let's see what I can do here. Alright, the thing I don't remember is, do I always want to,
I spot the train.
do I want to take out the train cars for maximum score? Oh, there's a bomb. I can come out of here with, you know, more than 3, though. I'll be happy. Oh, hey.
Here you go. They're not taking me serious.
Here they come.
Take this.
Okay.
Shoot it, Fox.
I like watching the wingmates just flying around, shooting at nothing. That's always good for a laugh.
Incoming!
Take this.
Landmaster, what?
You know that. All right, that's good to know. Shit, had a hard time with that one for some reason. You don't really want to aim straight down with charge shots in the Landmaster, I find.
Supply depot.
Or maybe you do sometimes. What do I know? Oh, I should be using brakes more too, but oh well.
Shoot! He's right behind you.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't know why it never occurred to me to think of that.
Come a little closer.
Try hovering.
Pick up that extra health for safety. Yeah, I do really appreciate these tips. I don't know how well I'll be able to, incorporate them on the fly, but I do really appreciate that.
I see a fuel bunker on the right side.
Get out of here, thing. Alright,
Hey, switch ahead.
get an extra bomb here.
Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
Alright, I am curious about your tip for Area 6.
I didn't expect half of you to live.
Is it going to be, don't call the Great Fox, or don't accept the call from the Great Fox? So you can get points for shooting down the missiles?
These guys to the front.
Enemy shield analyzed.
I'm here to rescue you.
Oh shit, I missed one! I can't believe I missed one. Shit. I have to restart anyway. God damn it. Well, get more hot train action.
I spot the train. I'm taking it out.
Oh,
Get some little hyenas now. Here you go. They're not taking me serious.
let's see.
Here they come.
Hey,
Just shoot it, Bob.
I do definitely go after those dishes and the big ships whenever I can.
Incoming!
Ah, shit. Walked on the wrong way again. That's fine.
How's the landmaster, Fox?
Oh yeah, I definitely know about getting the turrets on those big ships. I do try to take those out with charge shots whenever I get the chance. Yeah.
Don't let them get to the supply depot.
Shit. Alright. Well, my score is doing a lot better this time, I think.
Shoot! He's right behind you. I guess I should be thankful.
Ah, some free points there. Oh well. I'll blow up that guy too. Just because I could.
come a little closer.
Try hovering.
Let's go. Let's go. I might be able to get enough to get the medal for killing the boss the normal way. I mean, I won't, but...
I see the fuel bunker on the right side.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Hey, switch ahead.
That's when I feel like I've done a good enough job on Macbeth, is when I can
Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
get the medal that way.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Alright.
I didn't expect to have you this.
You're very lucky.
So I'm not even sure which lock I missed last time, so I'm really annoyed that I did miss it.
Guys to the front.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Alright. Alright, so I'll see how well I can use your tip to try to focus more on the enemy clusters. Because I usually do kind of ignore them because it feels like it's... Because I rely so much on regular lock-on charge shots. And I feel like it's really hard to, you know, consistently get them all with a locked-on shot. I don't know. We'll see. I might fall into old habits anyway.
Okay, stop it! All aircraft report.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
I'm sure we heard him this time.
Because last time I got pretty close to 400, and that's, you know, with the rust, so...
Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
But I do know that some of the best players, they can easily break 500 on Area 6, can't they? Like, I don't think I finished it before, finished what I was going to say before. Oh yeah, I'll try to avoid that too. But anyway, the 1.0 version of this game doesn't have a limit on the score per level. I know that later versions do, like 1.1 or 1.2, I don't know. They have a hard limit of 511, which happens to be, you know, one less than 200 in hexadecimal, as I recall. Anyway, I remember reading about people looking for 1.0 versions of the cart so that they could get that uncapped score limit, or unlimited score per level.
Come back in one piece, Fox.
Because Area 6 would be the easiest place to do that.
Good luck.
Alright. I do appreciate that, but I don't think I'm going to, like, need... Oh my god, I missed... You know what? I'm restarting that right away. I don't care if I lose the bombs.
Entering Venom Air Defense Zone. Everybody stay alert.
Phase mine's ahead.
Yeah, you're getting slow, Falco.
Boats behind you. Am I getting slow? Let's clean up this mess. Time for a little payback. Hey, hold still and let me
This is going fine, I can do this, I'm doing it. This is fine.
Incoming enemy missile!
Shoot him down! We're being marked!
Alright. I might reset for dying. It's fine. I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, it's okay.
Not yet, sir! They're on me! I'm getting careless! What's taking you so long, boss?
Yeah. Let's hear it, Andros.
Those tin cans are no match for me.
Almost had that one satellite.
You can never. I'll make those fools pay.
Oh. Yeah.
They've broken through the first
Yeah, I don't mind crashing into things at this point. Alright. Alright, here's the part where I can... Right now I can get bonus points for the, What? Shit. Missing my opportunities.
Second line!
That's cool. I'm taking it all in good fun.
Fire! Don't let them through!
There.
Venom's right there!
Oh.
That was too close!
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Alright, so I didn't do as well as I would have liked.
These guys are crazy!
I don't know, we'll just say that's more rust.
Now!
Enemy ahead! This one's different.
Yeah, these are strats that have been refined over years of not, you know, actually knowing what the runners actually do. Alright, so hopefully I should have an easier time with the tentacles on this thing. Last time, it was a real pain in the ass for some reason. There we go. Much better. Of course, I still have to put up with an extra wave of missiles from this thing. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. There are just so many targets. You definitely want more time to shoot them all, I can imagine.
Yeah!
Alright. Come on.
Shoot the tentacles to open the core!
Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Big old laser, come on, let's see what you got.
Watch out, Fox!
Oh well. It clipped me, but I was getting lazy.
Destroy all 3 energy
But
balls!
still, jeez.
The shield is gone! Shoot the core!
591, wow. I mean, you can definitely flex with that. I do not hold that against you at all. .602? Jesus.
We're entering Venom airspace.
I mean, it's... I could be misremembering, but I think
Say your prayers,
my
Android.
best ever, like on the original cart, maybe is like 467? I don't know. I mean, I'd have to dig out my N64
Too bad Dad's not here
to find out. Oh, and cables to hook it up to my TV? I mean, that's a lot to ask for.
We'll just see about that, Star Wolf. You
That
guys
might
give
also
up.
be on expert mode with all the extra targets.
I'll do you fast. This can't be happening.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys. Whew, that was too close.
Well, I appreciate the belief, because
You're not
I
getting away that easy.
personally like to believe that while I might not be lighting up any leaderboards anytime soon, I'm not a slouch either. So, to have that validated by someone else is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Get out of here.
You're not getting away that easy.
Yeah, well,
Way.
believe it.
I don't believe it. There's one more to go.
Okay, get that gold ring. No star ring for me. I think this will probably be my last run for the day, because 4 is definitely more than I was intending to do when I started. Alright, let's see. I gotta remember which is the what I wanted to do to get the most pickups.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
I used to have like rules set up.
You know that I control the galaxy.
It's like left, right, left, left. Okay. Yeah.
It's foolish to come against me.
But I remember like turn left at this ring or at all the rings. Okay. The important thing is getting all the gold rings. Oh, I see. That's why. Alright, now for the last time, Andross. Oh no, the sensitivity isn't what I needed it to be after all. This will be the last time for sure. Alright, so I managed to get the hand down faster, so that's... maybe the sensitivity did help, but I still would like... I would still need to adjust it some more for the future. Just look at that, I'm shooting all around the hand and not actually hitting it. Now I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try to squeeze an extra point out of the eyeballs.
Only I have the brains to rule my life.
So, Andross,
Alright,
you show
I
your
can't
true
remember. Do I
form.
just hold brakes the entire time? Damn, I missed it. I know you can get... Oh... Damn. I'm pretty sure you can get an extra bonus point or two if you can hit the eyeballs with a charge shot, except you can't lock onto them anyway, or if you can, they're... Oh. Let's not do that. Feeling a lot better about this fight than the last one. There we go. See, that's how it's supposed to go.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
See, now I'm not going to be limping out of here on one wing. On a wing and a prayer,
Don't
as
ever
someone
give
might
up,
say.
my son.
Father?
Follow me, Fox. This way, Fox.
You know, that would be the sensible thing to do, because there's really no point in, you know, trying to go through with just one wing
Never give
or
up.
no wings,
Trust your instinct.
because it's not like you need, or it's not like you have anything you need to shoot or anything. I mean, the level's basically already over. Unless you're down to, like, your last life.
You've become so strong, Fox.
Oh, does it? I didn't know about that. I guess that makes sense. So if you're just doing score attack, then that's all you need. Oh, phew.
Fox, you're okay!
Way to go, Fox!
That's our leader.
All right.
What's wrong, Fox? Nothing. Nothing's
You know what I
wrong.
do have is I do have the game on 3DS. I actually did load it up earlier. Just because I wanted to make sure I could get the settings right for my emulator. Because this is the first time that I have... oh, hi, Jinx. Alright, so this is the first time that I set up an emulator to play Star Fox 64. So I'm just looking at my 3DS scores out of curiosity. I see here... so the 3DS version, for folks who don't know, actually has 3 different difficulties. There's 3DS mode, which I think is a little easier. They just rebalanced things, whatever that means. There's an N64 mode, where it's, you know, all the enemy placements and everything are the exact same as what I've been playing here. Ooh, live split. That makes sense. That's cool. Maybe I'll look into it if I, you know, pick this up as a more consistent thing. Alright, so let's see here. So again, it's not the same because it's a different platform, but it says here, on 3DS mode, on Star Fox 64 3D, my highest score is 1765. That's kind of close to what I got, right? Then it says here in my N64 mode, high score is 1915. So, It would be cool to break 2,000, because I know I've never done it before. Let's see, I'm looking here at my,
Star Fox, we are in
it says here my best Area 6 score was 470, so how about
Oh,
that?
no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time
Yeah,
for
the
us
practice
to go
I-
now.
Could probably do. I'll also have to tweak my control settings a little more just to get it feeling right, but, I feel like I could do it with practice if I actually knew the real strats that the experts use. Because, like I was saying earlier, this is all self-taught, basically. Just playing on my own and, you know, trying to see what works and what doesn't without much outside knowledge. So that'd be fun to try. I might just do that on my own time and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a picture of my scores though on my phone, maybe. Just because capturing images on the 3DS is such a pain. Alright. Cool, I'm definitely tweeting that out later. Slippy does have a great run. You're right, Max. So, yeah, there we go. 4 whole... Oh, Slippy percent. Please tell me what Slippy percent means. Please tell me it's keep only Slippy alive through every level. And shoot down Peppy and Falco. Oh. Oh, that's even better. Alright, 1749. Let's see how that compares to my other scores. Well, it's fine. I mean, now that's... Slippy percent, I imagine that could be... Actually, I've never really timed it, but very fast. Oh, in solar. Now that's an idea. Okay. Look at that. 111,000 space bucks. 112,000, really. Well, you get what you pay for, Pepper. So you better pay for it. Because you already got it. Alright. Well, thank you. Oh, well, you know what? Thank you to everyone for coming out to watch. Because, like I said, it's been a long time, quite a long, well, not super long, at least like a year since I've actually played Star Fox 64. So I had a lot of fun, you know, going through all them levels again. You know what? Why don't we give him a raid? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Let me stop recording this.